Welcome to Yupari Gaming and another edition or episode for Blackwood Adventures. And on last time I bring 3 ambitions on Fort Redmayne, and now my task is to protect them. So Waking Flame is coming here, and well, let's see what happens.
Any sign of Vandasia's forces, Captain Rian?
I just received word. The Waking Flame has arrived, and they have portal mages with them. Evelyn, take the ambitions to the guardhouse.
I'll protect them. You stay here and defend the courtyard.
Portals! Cut down the cultists! Together now! To arms! My archers are ready. Give us a target. Give the order and we'll release a volley.
Okay,
You might need a little help in here.
was that it? I don't think so.
Portals, just as we feared. At least they can't transport overwhelming forces in that manner. Go check on the guardhouse. Make sure Evely and the ambitions are secure.
Are you sure you don't need me here?
Positive. With the added brigadines the lieutenant brought us, we'll be able to hold the courtyard. It's the ambitions that concern me now. Get to the guardhouse and stay with them. Enemies could emerge from portals at any moment.
What about outside the fort?
My scouts tell me we closed the gate just in time. It appears the Waking Flame used magic to conceal their approach. The Blackfin Legion is holding them back, but you should make sure the ambitions are safe.
What about you?
I need to make sure we hold the battlements. Deal with any other portals that open, and see what support we can provide to Keshu and her legionnaires. Now go, mercenary. I hear more fighting inside.
Okay. Chill.
Oh good, you're here. A little help, please.
Use my power!
There are more of these abominations on the balcony.
The hell? Oh, there.
Take pride in your work, I always say.
Work with me!
Acorns! I lost track of Sombrin and the twins. They ran west.
Go west. There's a peaceful there. Go west.
Together now!
No sign of the ambitions? Tangled roots, what? Well, I ran into a lot of Daedra, but no ambitions. Sombren must be trying to stay one step ahead of Vandasia's forces. Let's split up. You check the inner bailey, and I'll backtrack to make sure we didn't miss anyone in here.
Where did those Daedra you were fighting when I showed up came from?
Portals opened all around us, and Daedra poured in without warning. Sombren grabbed Kalia and Destron and blasted their way out of the fight. When you arrived, my cousins and I were doing our best to cover their retreat.
Where were the ambitions going?
I'm not sure, but they ran west. The inner bailey's in that direction. I wouldn't be surprised if Sombren plans to keep moving. Vandasia will have a hard time finding the ambitions if they don't stand still. And so will we. That's awkward.
Yeah. Exactly. There you are.
Over here, mercenary!
Vandasia's forces. They're everywhere.
Sombren, I sense more of them. They're coming. All of you, under the shield! Work with me! Time to move! Stay close!
Sorting.
There's more coming! All of you, under the shield! Use my power! Keep going! Move!
Sombren, you're only delaying the inevitable.
Monster! Because of you, our parents are dead!
They were the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon, rewarded beyond their station.
I'm going to kill you, Vandasia!
Who shall I sacrifice first? Perhaps the sister.
You leave Kalia alone, you bastard!
Destron!
You are an ambition, boy. Let me help you fulfill your purpose.
Destron! No!
Lord Dagon, I return to you the power of this ambition. Let the realms merge so you may walk among us.
Sky! And Mehrunes
Whoa.
Dagon! How is he here?
This is my opposition. How easily I shall crush them.
Into the keep, quickly!
The worlds are merging, Sombren. There is no escape. When you tire of running, I will...
I hate you! Just leave us alone!
Kalia, you can't unleash your power like that! You could lose control!
What does it matter? You saw what he did to Destron. He's going to do the same to us.
Broken branches, what happened here?
Vandasia sacrificed Destron, allowing Mehrunes Dagon to drag us into his realm. Evely, I need the book you're carrying.
You know about that?
It's part of Dagon, just like Kalia and me. I sensed it the moment I met you. I think I can use it to weaken Vandasia. Give us a fighting chance.
All right. What are you going to do with it?
Take the fight to Vandasia in the courtyard. He won't expect that. Meanwhile, I need time to prepare.
Go fight the super powerful Daedric priest? How?
Just keep him busy. Then, with the help of this book, I'll take care of the rest.
All right. Sombra needs us to buy him some time. Let's get to the courtyard.
I can't let Destron's death be for nothing. With this book, I think I can help us defeat Von Dacia and once again separate the realms.
You said you knew Everly. You said you knew Everly had that book when we first found you. How?
I can't explain how being an ambition works. I don't really know myself. But I can sense things that are like me, that have the same taint of Dagon upon them. This book practically reeks of it. I think this is the Mysterium Xerxes.
The Tremora who helped us, Lyranth, that's what she called it.
Zaina's contracts mentioned it. The rites it describes allowed Von Dacia to imbue us with a portion of Dagon's energy. I think he took a little for himself along the way, which is why he's so powerful. I want to try to take that energy away from him.
Will that help us defeat him and return Fort Redmane to Blackwood?
I'm not sure we left Blackwood. The two realms are merging around this fort. We could be on Nirn, or in the Deadlands, or maybe someplace in between. If I can weaken Von Dacia and you can destroy him, that might break the connection and set us free.
Then do what you can, Sombren. We'll be ready.
I can't believe it. He killed my brother. He killed Destron. Listen, sacrifice me. Let Sombren take my energy. Then you can kill Von Dacia and save the fort.
If you die, your energy just returns to Mehrunes Dagon. That's not really an option.
But my brother and my parents. Von Dacia has to pay for that. You were supposed to protect us. You were supposed to save Destron.
Von Dacia surprised us. He was too powerful. That's why we need to give Sombren time to use the book.
Then let me help. Sombren has been holding me back. I don't care if I lose control, so long as I take Von Dacia with me. Find him. Keep him busy. I'll make sure he pays for Destron.
I'll find Von Dacia and give you and Sombren the time you need.
I can't believe we lost Destron. I should have been there. Maybe together we could have saved him.
Von Dacia lured out Destron by threatening Kalia. We couldn't hold him back.
Yes, I'd probably do the same if someone threatened my brother. Have you seen the sky outside? One ambition gave Van Dacia enough energy to merge the entire fort with the Deadlands. What could he do with another ambition or two?
Sombren thinks he can use your book to help us defeat Vadancia.
Right. Should it concern us that he can read the book and it was all gibberish to me? Maybe the whole reason I found it and carried it all this time was so I could give it to Sombren now. Maybe he's meant to use it to stop Dagon. I hope that's true.
Yep. Yes. This way.
The Brotherhood.
Oh, hello, Elamtrals.
Keep going. There's still cultist blood to spill here.
I am not afraid of you. Use my power.
Oh, hello. Dagon.
Pathetic. Are those arrows or flea bites?
What do you think of these acorns?
I guess I don't have to kill those guys.
Run, little maggots. Flee from the god of destruction.
Might sting a bit. Vandacia should be just through that door. I'll cover you from the battlements.
Okay.
The power of the Lord of Fire and Blood flows through me. You cannot stop what is happening.
Get ready, Kalia. Just like I showed you.
You're going to pay, Vandacia. Mercenary, help us drain his power.
We're ready.
This is for my
Tell Kalia
brother!
when to strike.
Dear,
Work with
merging
me.
the realms is delicate. One mistake and both could be destroyed. Master Storm, give me that boy!
I'm with you, my friend. We'll defeat Vandacia together.
Together now.
We'll release a volley.
You can drain Vandacia's power. Just give the order.
You wanted our power? Here!
You can't avoid your fate's ambitions!
Careful there.
More of the area around that fine headland, the greater Dagon's influence will be.
My brigandines are here to help.
Good.
My archers are ready. Give us a target.
Use my power. Kalia will attack Vandacia when you give the word.
We're not going to die for Mehrunes Dagon!
I grow tired of this game. You cannot stand against Mehrunes Dagon's power! Dagon, I
Come on.
Vandacia's weakening. Together now.
Give the order and we'll release a volley.
We can Give the order!
This is for my brother!
Enough of this! The Master wants to obey. He will have it. My death will change nothing.
Bye bye.
Die, you bastard!
You defeated my high priest, mortals. That was unexpected. And before he completed emerging, that is unfortunate. Though this realm slips from my grasp, your fate is inevitable. You will join me or die on missions. It is why you were created.
Okay.
We did it! We stopped Vondacia from merging the realms and opening the way for Mehrunes Dagon.
But my brother... Destron is still dead.
I failed Destron, but I won't fail you.
All right. Without Vandacia or his master, the cult doesn't stand a chance. I can't believe it! We defeated Vandacia, saved Sombren and Kalia, and sent Dagon running with his tail between his legs. Does he have a tail? Anyway, we
Exactly
won.
my thoughts.
Destron would be proud of his sister. She fought bravely through the entire battle.
I'm not sure we could have beaten Vandacia without Sombren and Kalia's help.
Yeah, I guess Varro Lucas was right. We did need that strange book. In fact, I think I was meant to give it to Sombren. I couldn't read a word of it, but he cast spells from it like it belonged to him.
Sombren proved himself. Maybe he can do some good with that book and help find the fourth ambition.
Sombren did good, that's for certain. And honestly, I'm glad to be rid of that book. Sombren seems to know how to handle it safely. I think it would be dangerous in the wrong hands. And I, for one, don't want any more bad dreams or waking visions.
All right, let Sombren hang on to the book for now. Oh, there you are.
Now I can add facing down a Daedric prince to my already impressive list of accomplishments. Food connoisseur, master assassin, consummate Vosa saddle player, and now this. I suppose I should thank you for getting me mixed up in this.
Mehrunes Dagon won't stop trying to capture the ambitions. Will you continue to help us?
Nope. Vandacia made this
Nope.
personal, but I try not to make a habit of killing people for free. It's bad for business. You do what you have to. Me, I'm going to find a nice mammoth stick with a side of vegetables smothered in scuttle cheese sauce.
Food is more important to you than the threat of Mehrunes Dagon.
Hey, I never claimed to be a hero. And despite our success today, I don't want to face Daedric threats on a regular basis. Then again, who knows what tomorrow will bring? Seeing you in action, I'm sure you'll turn up on a contract eventually.
If you say so. But you will fail. Look if the chest is Bond, no.
I'm sorry about Destron. Whatever you need.
I'm still alive. I can't believe I survived all that, but Destron didn't. It's not fair. None of this is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
Learn to control your power and carry on.
Easy to say, hard to do. Still, so many people fought to protect me today. Even though my heart is broken, for their sakes, I'll find a way. Destron would want me to.
Sombren will figure out how to teach you to control your power.
I hope so. Not just for my sake, but for the other ambition, whoever they are. Without Destron, they and Sombren are the only family I have left. I'll try to be there for them. I really will. For now, we're heading back to the temple if you need us.
Yeah, sure.
I've been alone my entire life. First in my vault, then in my wanderings. I finally found a real family, and I let one of them get taken from me. I promise you, I won't allow that to happen again.
I'm sorry about Destron, but we stopped Vandasia and saved Tamriel.
For now. But I don't think it's over. There's another ambition to find. And I can't imagine Mehrunes Dagon and his followers leaving us alone after all the time and planning that went into creating us. I think we'll head back to the temple for now.
What will you do with the Mysterium Success?
I'm not sure. It belongs to Evely, not me. I'd like to study it, see if there's some way to free the ambitions and change our destiny. But I know it's also dangerous. Let me think about it a little more. Then I'll talk with Evely.
Mehrunes Dagon said you would join him or die. We need to make sure neither those things happen.
Daedra spin great lies from small truth when it suits them. I know that now. It was Zaina's last lesson to me. We won't join him and I won't let him kill us. We just need to come up with a way to keep any of that from happening.
Any idea how we find the remaining ambition?
Yes. I wonder who he is, or she. Are they still trapped inside a vault? Or did they find a way to escape, like I did? I hate to think of them alone and unprotected. But maybe it's better if they remain hidden.
There is one. Won't they be in danger of destroying themselves, though?
Right. I almost forgot about that. I need to figure out how to keep Kalia from being consumed by her ever-increasing power. And them, too, once we find them. I suppose I have a lot to consider, and not a lot of time to do it.
Yeah, kinda.
The people of Blackwood owe you their gratitude, mercenary. You and Evely both. If not for your courage, Vondacia and his waking flame cult would have unleashed unthinkable destruction. The losses would have been devastating.
Speaking of losses, how did the Blackfin Legion and the Ivory Brigade fare in the battle?
It could have been worse. We did well against the cultists. They were not trained soldiers, and when Mehrunes Dagon appeared, we faded into the mud and grass. Dagon did more damage to his own minions than he inflicted on our forces.
Your combined forces helped save Sombren and Kalia.
When a fire rages, my neighbor's hut is my own. That is Argonian wisdom. We defend ourselves by defending our friends. Those who died today died well. We do not mourn them. We will celebrate their sacrifice and cherish our victory back in Gideon.
Yes, do that.
Governor Keshu made the right call bringing the ambitions here. Can you imagine what would have happened to Gideon if Mehrunes Dagon appeared over the egg and hammer? We didn't just save Sombren and Kalia. We saved Gideon. Maybe all of Blackwood.
So the ambitions were an elaborate scheme to merge Dagon's power with Nirn so he could conquer it.
That seems to be the long and short of it. I'm sorry we couldn't stop Vandacia from murdering Destron, but at least we took care of that rotten tree stump in the end. Despite all that, I feel pretty good. It's not every day I get to save Tamriel.
Do you think we have seen the last of Order of the Waking Flame?
That would be too much to hope for. I'm sure some of them slipped away. It will take a while for them to find a leader as powerful as Vandacia, but I expect them to show up again at some point.
Well, you did it, Evely. You discovered the truth behind Leovik's secret.
Not by myself, I didn't. You helped. What started as an historic mystery turned into a tale of murder, living Daedric weapons, and the end of the world. How do we follow that? Oh, I know. With flagons of rot meth and lots of roast paws on a stick.
Sounds good to me.
What now? Can't we just rest for a while and bask in the glory? I know there's another ambition out there, and we need to keep Sombren and Kalia safe, but still. Oh, Kesho asked me to give this to you. A reward for defending Blackwood.
Thanks.
I have a feeling you hate this sort of thing, but we need to head back to Gideon. Governor Keshu insists on throwing us a victory celebration. I wonder if there will be cake. I could really go for a big, gooey piece of cake.
What kind of victory celebration?
Oh, the best kind. I hear Governor Keshu really knows how to throw a party. Food and drink, music and dancing. And she wants everyone to be there.
Everyone?
Sure. The gardens behind the governor's mansion are big enough to entertain an entire army. Hey, before you join us, can you check on Sombren and Kalia? Invite them to the party? They went back to the Temple of Dibella in Gideon.
Sir, I'll go get Sombren and Kalia and see you at the celebration.
I'll meet you in Gideon after you collect Sombren and Kalia from the temple. I think we've earned a little relaxation and a slice or two of cake after everything we've accomplished here.
Do you still want to be adventurer after all this?
Absolutely. I think I'm really cut out for it. You get to travel, meet interesting people, see ancient places, and you get to solve all sorts of riddles and mysteries. And sometimes people throw you a celebration party too. A party with cake.
Cake is all you want for a reward.
I'm from Grotwood. Have you met my people? It's all roasted this and roasted that, and even raw this and raw that too. You don't get to enjoy many pastries under Green Pact rules, you know.
You don't mind the dangerous parts of adventuring.
Knowing that you helped people and seeing how much they appreciate it more than makes up for the dark times. You walk into town and people say, "Hey, it's Evely!" Soon the little kids around here will all have pigtails in their hair. Count on it.
Yup.
Hello? If you're looking for guests, they're long gone. I know you. You brought those guests to our temple. Kalia and Sombrin and poor Deathdrawn. Everyone in town is talking about your deeds in Blackwood. You helped stop that traitorous Vendacia and his cult. Thank you for that.
You said Sompren and Kalia aren't here.
I did say that, didn't I? I suppose that even the charms of the Lady of Love can be too much for some folk. Not everyone can stand to bask in Debella's glory for too long at a time. But they were good people. I liked them all.
Do you know where Sompren and Kalia went when they left the temple?
I heard them talking about a ruin north of Gideon. I know that particular place well. Let me mark its location on your map. When you can spare a moment, come back and enjoy one of our ceremonies. All should open their hearts to the secrets of love.
Okay.
I just came by to... Hey, where are Kalia and Sombrin? I came by to find out what was keeping you in the ambitions. Where are they? What happened to Kalia and Sombrin?
The Dibella priest said Kalia and Sompren headed to the ruin outside of Gideon.
A ruin? I wonder why they went there. Haven't those two had enough adventures after all they've been through? We should go find the ambitions or they'll miss the party. Did the priest say which ruin in particular?
She marked it on my map. Said it was north of the city.
Lead on then. The party's going to start soon and we don't want to be late. I, for one, want to get a nice piece of cake. Or maybe a slice of pie? Oh, broken branches, I'll just have both.
Yeah. Good idea.
Let's hit the trail.
So your loot should be looted.
How much longer, Sombrin? This place makes me feel uneasy.
Not long now. I'm almost... Oh, it seems we have company.
I told Sombrin we should have talked to you before coming out here, but he was so insistent.
What's Sompren doing? Why did he bring you out here?
He wanted to try something with the book, away from other people, just in case. Sombrin thinks my only chance is if we return to the Deadlands. The nature of the realm naturally draws off my power, making it easier to control.
Deadlands. Mehrunes Dagon is sure to find you there.
Sombrin doesn't think so. He says that's the last place they'd look for us. I'm still attuned to the realm from the trial in the Ashen Forest. Sombrin believes he'll have enough time to teach me if I'm not in danger of imminently exploding.
Has your power gotten worse again?
Worse? I suppose that depends on your perspective. It has been growing in intensity again, back at the same level as when we first left the vault. Sombrin is worried I don't have much time. That's why he's being so insistent.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually glad you found us. I didn't want to leave without an explanation, but I'm afraid that Callie doesn't have a lot of time.
Sompren, what's going on?
Callie's power is recharging faster than I anticipated. It will soon reach the point where I won't be able to help her. Then she'll either release it and destroy everything around her, or it will consume her. Either way, people die, including Kalia.
So, what are you planning to do?
Use the Mysterium Xarxis to open a the only place I can think of where Callie will be safe. The realm naturally siphons off a portion of our power. That will give me time to teach Callie to control it on her own.
But the Deadlands. You'll be walking into Mehrunes Dagon's realm.
It's a big place. Zaina taught me how to avoid notice there. And it's the last place Dagon's followers will think to look for us. As soon as Callie can control her power, we'll come back. I promise. Thank you, my friend, for everything.
Yeah, sure.
Poor Kalia. I hope Sombrin's right and he can help her. But taking refuge in the Deadlands? It's like the sausage leaping out of the pan because it thinks the fire will be safer. As for me, I never want to visit the Deadlands again.
How do you feel about Sombren taking your book with him?
Hey, it wasn't my book. I was just keeping it safe for... Well, as crazy as it sounds, I think I was meant to give it to Sombrin. He certainly did more with it than I ever could. And I'm not about to miss the bad dreams and the waking visions.
So, what do we do now?
We go to the party. It's taking place in the gardens behind the governor's mansion. To think, this all started because I was curious about a coded journal I found in Emperor Leovik's old retreat. We figured out the secret, and now we celebrate.
Okay,
I'll see
sir.
you at the party. Last one there doesn't get any cake.
Let's ride.
Well, you are running. I'm riding. So, I think you are going to lose.
That sounds delicious, assassin. You must leave me a copy of the recipe.
Thanks to those mercenaries from Leowin that I told you about.
Welcome to the celebration, mercenary. There are many here who wish to thank you and share a drink or two. But where are Sombrin and Kalia? I expected you to bring them with you.
Sombren took Kalia somewhere to teach her how to control her power where they won't endanger others.
Choosing exile to spare others from danger is a noble decision. I wish them well, even as I worry about Sombrin and Kalia out there on their own. Everyone else has gathered. Eat, drink, talk to your friends. In time, I shall address the crowd.
Who should I talk to?
Anyone you like. They have all come to show you their appreciation. And do not leave too swiftly. I intend to boast of your accomplishments soon. I see Evely has arrived. Perhaps you should begin with her.
Sure.
So this is what it's like being the hero everyone looks up to? Most of the stories I've read end with a hero riding off into the sunset before anyone can properly thank them. But I feel like we ought to stay for just a little while, don't you?
Definitely. You are famous adventurer now.
I don't know about that, but I certainly feel more experienced. And I have you to thank. Well, you and Captain Rian and Governor Keshu and poor foul Lupus. Can you believe this all started because I couldn't leave Emperor Leovik's secret alone?
We still need to find the fourth ambition, I suppose.
That's right, I almost forgot. And we should be ready to help Sombrin and Kalia when they return. I don't believe that Mehrunes Dagon and his followers are just going to leave them alone. I really thought the ambitions were actual weapons, though.
Take care of yourself, Evelyn.
Here, your share of the last of our compensation from Leowin. And a little something from me. I learned so much at your side. If you ever need any help, just send word and I'll come running. Oh look, I think Governor Keshu's ready to speak.
Welcome, people of Blackwood and honored friends. We have weathered a terrible storm. So now, we celebrate. Many had a hand in this victory, including those who gave their lives for our cause. But I want to honor the two heroes beside me. Without them, all would have been lost. So stand tall and raise your cups to the sky. Remember those who fell and praise the deeds of those who lived. To victory!
Okay. I guess that was it. But before I finish this, oh jeez, well, it doesn't matter. So this is outfit style, which I got finishing this story. Not bad. And I think I got something else too. Yes, I got title. Champion of Blackwood. What? What the hell? Yes. But I think I will keep my Master Crafter wherever that is. There. But anyway, that was main storyline for Blackwood chapter. I really liked it. It was very nice. And I think we pretty much visited all Blackwood area during this main storyline. And also, well, no, yeah, we went here, and this one I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I catch you on next one. Bye.